Last time on RVRebel Girl.
Well, I don't know where I was supposed to park, if that's my site, because there's a big string going across. And how can I get to it if there's a big thing going across? So I guess it's right in front of here. I'm just gonna pull right in, because I can't get in this spot without tearing down that wire with my rig. It is shorter than my rig. Hitting the tree stump, the fire pit, and the picnic table. Stay tuned for my next video and see where I end up parking.
Not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
Welcome to Indian Village. And there is Miss Denise. That's her camper over there. It's kind of dark, but you can't really see her, but there it is. How beautiful. We met Miss Denise, or we met Denise at the Kentucky campground at Mammoth Caves that we were at when I was there. Very nice. She's a viewer. She's a YouTube viewer for our different channels of the Nomad channels. And then here is our camp. Now, we've got it all lit up. We've got our little lights up. They're not showing real bright, but all of a sudden they've gone dull. They were very bright. You know, they were real bright. Now they're dull. Did you notice that? Reverse, reverse. Morning, boys. It's a beautiful morning, yeah. I think I'll go outside for a while and just smile. Just breathe in the clean, fresh air. Okay, so where was I? What was I saying? Welcome to Indian Village. Yeah, Black Hawk Campground. Oh, and look over there yonder. Check out. That's Miss Denise. That's Denise. Her RV. We ran into Denise, one of the viewers, a Nomad viewer. She views YouTube and watches the Nomad videos. I met Denise in Kentucky at the, oh goodness, I'm having a brain freeze. At the caverns, at the Mammoth Caverns, Mammoth Cave Caverns. And she happens to be camping here also. Oh, there she is, walking her doggy. There she is. I'll show you where we were supposed to park. Back together. Here are some more tiny houses, which they had to relocate. Danny and I are gonna take the morning walk. And we are like really, really close to the pool. Oh, the guys are going to work. It's a big deal at this campground. Everybody rides around in their golf carts. I'll be back, Danny is going to do her business. Less than 200 feet from the pool. Nice big pool. Because of the situation in our America being sick, no lawn chairs, bring your own. Nice park. It's dedicated to Doug Webb. It's donated in the loving memory of Doug Webb. And Doug, I don't know who he is, but he bet he was probably a frequent resident here. Oh, see, they're fixing stuff up. And over there is the pavilion. They have DJs, they have little parties in there and everything. It's really, and then they have a food truck over there, and then on the opposite side is the office. Adorable for a cute little weeping willow. I wouldn't want my kids underneath it though, because they come home all full of sap. Swings, benches, garbage cans. Nice place to take a walk, and there's plenty of circles to take a walk. So come on, Danny, let's go. A lot of these people here that are annuals that stay all season and every season and plan to stay several seasons, you can tell that they plan to stay because they build onto their campers. They build on porches, and then they screen them in, and then they make them into living quarters, and then they add another porch and they screen that in, and then they bring their shed, and they have sheds, and then they put in pavers, and they have paving and fire pits and signs and flagpoles. I mean, these people here really get into it. They really do. That big one over there on the hill. And the guy's cutting the grass. I think he waved. I woke up with a horrible headache today. And it's probably because I haven't been drinking much coffee. So when I don't drink much coffee, I end up with a headache. What I like about this campground is you can leave your trash at the curb. Make sure it's bagged really good, and somebody comes around and picks it up. And what I also like is right now, because of the flood, the dump got flooded. They will come and pump you out. They pump you out. You don't have to pump your own poop. They will pump you out. All you do is get on the list. So here we are where we began yesterday. So if you remember, I pulled up to this site here, and there was a cable wire that was long enough, correction, that was short enough I could hang my clothes on it as a clothesline. Therefore, I could not get my vehicle pulled in here. So here's a little driveway here, and there's a tiny house in front of me. But this would have been my campsite 51. Or 50, correction, 50. But because they had a wire from the tree above that power pole that says 50, they had a cable wire from that tree straight across my campsite, low enough for me to hang my clothes on, and attached to this here satellite dish. So I called, and I'm like, how can I do that? Now they removed the fire pit and brought it over to where I'm at, but there was a fire pit here. And this could have been a really awesome site, but it wasn't ready for me to park, and everybody had gone home. And then there was a big tree stump, and then right here in the middle, smack in the middle, was a picnic table, which nobody was here to move for me. No. Yeah, I'm 65 years old. But I probably could have moved it with the help of somebody else. But that's not the point. They knew I was checking in anytime from 3 o'clock on, and nobody ever inspected the site. So I called the office, and there happened to be somebody still here. And it was so low that, like I said, look how low that pole is. I couldn't get my rig in here without ripping the wire down if I were to park back in straight, and I couldn't back in too far because of the tree stump. And Deb couldn't bring her van in here because it went right across half of our campsite. And if I would have parked in the driveway, well, then that wouldn't have been fair to the tiny house people that might be coming on the weekend, because I'm going to be here 2 weeks. Where would they park? And if you got a tiny house, you must have a lot of people and maybe a few cars. So what I did was I called the office, and the lady from the office came over, and it just so happened it was the manager, the general manager, the GM came over, And the GM said, listen, Carolyn, let's go for a ride. And she gave me the option of 4 different sites. 3 of them were in the, even though this is a great site and it's close to the pool, but it wasn't parkable at the moment and there was nobody here to prepare it. Okay. So 3 of the sites were up in the back area, near the annual, in the middle of the annuals, and they were great sites, you know, but they were far from the pool, far from the bathrooms and showers. And there is another shower house with the laundry room up in the annual section, you know. I call it annual because to me it is annual. People park their rig here all year long and they pretty much make it their summer home. And then they just come up and drive here up or down in their car. So, and they pay an annual fee. So what I did was, she took me riding around. She gave me 4 options, and I didn't choose the 3 options up in the annual section, although they're very nice up there. But I did choose an option right here, close to the pool. So I decided to take IV. I don't know what IV stands for, but it's a section, IV 19. And here we are. Here's our camp in the daylight, right by the pool. Okay, there's my car, there's my rig, there's Shooting Star. And there's Deb's van renter. There's our parking space for our golf cart. There's our picnic table and our fireplace. And I bought, Deb and I got 3 bundles of firewood since we're going to be here 3 weeks, or 2 weeks rather. We know we'll use them up. And we're all set. We fit perfectly. They brought us a ring, a fire ring. We got the little gravel area that we have our greenhouse set up on. Got our lights out for the evening. They should get a great solar charge tonight, so you will be able to see a better solar charge than you saw on my reverse video. And last night we took a ride around the camp. So this is where we're parked. This is our camp. Isn't it awesome? I am so excited. Look at all the room. I just can't get over it. It's a huge site. Now this site, number 19, is right, like I said, by the pool. If I turn to my right, you'll see the iron fence around the pool and around the showers building. I'm so excited. We love it. Beautiful breeze and a golf cart. And we have all our lights on. We're just happy campers. And today, it's going to be a pool day. Good morning. Good morning. Are you decent? The camera's rolling. We won't do it if it's off. Okay, we're in front of Deb's van, and I'm only going to show you her cute stool and her flip-flops that match. And there is Penny, but there's a glare. I don't know if it's showing up. We're going to start getting ready to have some breakfast and go to the pool. I hope you will join us for the rest of our day, and I hope your day is wonderful. And of course, my camp would not be a camp without my flag. Good morning, America. So I made it to the pool. It's beautiful here, and it's, let's see what does the thermometer say over there? 85? 88 degrees, wow. So it's warmer than I thought. It was supposed to be 82 today, wasn't it? It's supposed to be 82. So They got this little baby pool here that you can wade in, but it's awesome because you can just lay in this pool on your stomach and get a great suntan on your back. But anyway, so it's a pool day for a little bit. What are you doing? I especially like this baby pool because I can lay on my tummy right here and still have my body in the water and get a suntan and be nice and cool. Yeah. But the big pool is 5 feet deep, so it's beautiful pool. The water looks great, and I'll tell you what, the water in the lake is clear. That's probably why they call it Clear Lake. It's been tested by the DNR, and they said it's awesome. And there's all kinds of springs within that particular lake. So in the Clear Lake, there's like these natural springs in there, so it's all natural spring water, which makes it even better. Bonus better. It's a nice day at the pool, but you know what? It's time to go. I don't want to get sunburned, and we're gonna go let the doggies out. Thousand Trails. Awesome place. I'm really enjoying it.
I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.